mind is out to see the song. We'll be making these tunes until the weed is gone. We sonic boom, keep the metaphor going. From the farm to the lab, but you already know it. Another season from the seed to the bong. It's a never-ending cycle, so we never stop growing. Check the style, y'all, I've never been a clone. Cali dad, I got a style on my own. I live in the forest, no shortage on trees. Got a jar in every drawer full of foliage. OG, cooling with my homies on a Saturday. Up in the studio.
Right. The simulcam between the law firm of Ringo, Porter, and Branch. Let's see who wins it.
I think this is going to be Ringo pulling this one in. Look at that. You can see the high knees going.
There he goes. We will be back.
Play on first down and 15. Time to throw it. Johnston up top and intercepted by Ringo. Kelee Ringo.
Levis looks to him, completes it, and he lost at the 34 at the 5-minute mark. Levis, look out behind you. Down he goes.
You have to be careful. They had a guy on him. Riggs was on him, but he ran right through it, but really didn't matter much because Quay Walker was going to get him if Kelee didn't.
A loss of 9, another sack for Georgia.
Bryce Young's career. You need 10. Play clock at 4. From the pocket. Launching downfield. Underthrown and intercepted. Kelee Ringo has an escort down the sidelines. All the way to the end zone. And Georgia is going to conquer the Crimson Tide.
To the outside, receivers to the outside. Bryce, he didn't get pressure, but I don't know if he's expecting a back shoulder throw or bringing Holden back, whatever it might have been. But unlike Kendrick, Ringo gets his eyes on the ball, and he sees that it's underthrown and adjusts back and makes that interception. As you said, he had a convoy in front of him. It wasn't just about securing this. And look at Kirby in the background. That's elevation. That was 38 inches right there by Kirby Smart.
We saw the speed earlier. There's the vertical jump.
Yeah.
Ringo is a freshman.
First defensive touchdown and mop-up time against South Carolina last week. Seals tries to thread it in there. It's incomplete. Facing pressure, they get it, but it's incomplete. Tight coverage.
Down at the 39 of Georgia. Hooker gonna go long to the near corner to Tillman, and it's intercepted by Kelee Ringo.
Athletes fight all the way down the field, pushing, shoving, staying in phase, turning around, finding the ball, and making a wonderful play. You just don't do it any better than that. It was a fight for 40 yards, and Ringo won.
The hero of the national championship game with a 79-yard interception return to seal it in the win over Alabama. Remember, they picked up a 3rd down and 11 on a penalty. So another long yardage. Fires and intercepted by Kelee Ringo. And Ringo bringing it back the other way and still going. Kelee Ringo, who won the national championship game against Alabama, has got it all the way back almost to midfield for the dog. Part of the spike squad over there on the sideline.
Ringo right here. But notice, no one in the flat to hold him. Since there's no receiver for Kentucky to hold the corner, he can continue to drift with the wide receiver. If you don't hold those corners, they can get in on that throw when you're trying to stick it in between in that hole back there. And Ringo, beautiful play.
He's looked like a wide receiver the last 2 or 3 weeks. And then the run back. Georgia's bringing an extra rusher. Levis got rid of it and threw a dart, but a great catch, but an even better tackle out there in the flat. Nussmeier, long ball to the end zone, broken up by Ringo.
All right, you guys, let's get into it. We're going to talk about, should the Detroit Lions trade for Kelee Ringo, cornerback Kelee Ringo of the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, this is a very, very talented dude. We're talking about the #1 cornerback in the nation. And a few seasons ago in high school in Arizona, this dude was a 5-star recruit. He ended up committing to Georgia, and he ended up winning 2 national championships with the Georgia Bulldogs. And I think in 2022, he ended up making the biggest play of the game, taking a pick 6 to the house and winning a national title for the Georgia Bulldogs versus the Alabama Crimson Tide. But, man, this dude has done a lot of great things in high school, man. Was a track star. I mean, you're talking about a dude that's very athletic, a dude that played running back and wide receiver in high school. And he got moved to corner. And by him getting moved to corner in high school, it really, really panned out for him. Sometimes it doesn't pan out for guys, but they had a need at the corner position more so than a running back and a wide receiver. So he ended up going over there and excelling. But the one thing I can say about Kelee Ringo, man, that he was a very, very talented football player. In high school, he ran track, and he ran a 10.43 in the 100-meter dash, and he ran a 21.8 in the 200-meter dash as a junior, winning both state titles in the event. So we're talking about a track star, a dude that offers that track speed. And this is something that the Lions have been lacking a long time. What have they been lacking at the cornerback position? A guy that has the size of Kelee Ringo, who stands at about 6'2", 207 pounds, and he is fast as lightning. Kelee Ringo ran a 4.3 in the 40-yard dash at the combine. So we're talking about a dude that is very athletic. I just think that it's just not working out with Kelee with the Philadelphia Eagles. They've tried to do the best what they can with them, but I think that the Lions should be trying to make a trade to kind of go get him. I think that they owe us this one. And the reason why I think that they owe the Detroit Lions this one, because we gave them Darius Slay. Darius Slay goes off and wins a Super Bowl with this team. But not only that, Kelee Ringo won a Super Bowl as well with the Philadelphia Eagles. So Kelee Ringo has won at college level, and he has won in the National Football League already. So you already know that you're going to get a guy that's motivated, a guy that's ready to go out there and really, really show what he can do and showcase what he can do. And I just think that this is a perfect fit for the Detroit Lions right now. He's only about 24 years old. Kelee Ringo is a dude that the Lions should consider trading for. Now, I don't know if they're going to do that. Initially, I think that the Lions will probably stay with the guys that they have. But if it was me and I was Brad Holmes, I would reach out and see if I can make a trade for cornerback Kelee Ringo, because I just think that this kid needs a change of atmosphere. And once he changed that atmosphere for a guy like him, it may bring the best out of him. And with Terrion Arnold pretty much being released by the Detroit Lions, now you're trying to figure out which way are the Lions headed in the secondary. Who's going to be the other starting corner? Because I know that we still haven't seen a lot from Ennis Rakestraw. We know that DJ Reed is the other starting corner. But who is the guy that's going to really, really be the guy on the opposite side of DJ Reed? And I just think, man, having a guy like Kelee Ringo, his size, his speed, and what he brings to the game of football would be something really, really special in Detroit. I think Philly is just not developing him the right way. And plus, Philly keep grabbing all of these corners. They got a lot of corners that they picked up recently, and then they just signed in the offseason, they brought over Tariq Woolen. So that's another person that's going to be ahead of Kelee Ringo on the depth chart. So you got to think about this. Okay, you got Kelee Ringo over there. You got Cooper DeJean over there. You got him, and then you got Quinyon Mitchell, and now you got Tariq Woolen as well. So these guys, and then you got a couple other guys that's fighting for spots over there as well. But I think that grabbing Kelee Ringo for the Detroit Lions just makes so much sense. We will be getting a guy that is fast. We'll be getting a guy that has the size. We'll be getting a guy that is going to be looking to really, really prove himself. He has more, to me, I just think that he has more. He's more ready right now than I would say Ennis Rakestraw would be ready. Now, I don't know what Ennis is going to do at the end of the day because he could win the starting cornerback position, but I just think that Kelee Ringo, giving him an opportunity in Detroit would be a good thing. Now, I don't know if the Lions are going to do it or not, but this is something that I was just pondering and just thinking like, man, what corner could the Lions actually bring in and a guy that we can use that will help us out? Kelee Ringo only being 24, Kelee Ringo having the size that you like at the corner position, a 6'2" corner, weighing over 200 pounds, and has blazing speed. This dude is faster than Brian Branch. He's faster than Kirby Joseph. I think Kelee Ringo would be faster than any secondary guy that the Lions have right now. Who wouldn't want to have a guy like a Kelee Ringo on the squad that has the speed, has the size, everything that you're looking for out of the corner position? This is something that I would do if I'm Brad Holmes. I'm getting on the fall. I'm getting on that phone and I'm making a call to Philly and saying, hey, look, we'll take Kelee Ringo off your hands. I don't know what you want for him. Maybe you want another 4th round pick, 5th round pick. I don't know. Things are just not really working out with for Kelee Ringo in Philly. And we would love to give him an opportunity elsewhere to see what he really can do. And I just think that Philly owes us this one, man. Philly owes us this one because we gave them Darius Slay a couple years ago. And I just think us going after one of their corners is only right, man. It's only right. So this is something that I would do if I'm the Detroit Lions. I would get on the horn and I would see if Kelee Ringo is available, and I would make him probably my starter outside of DJ Reed. That's just my opinion. I don't know how Ennis Rakestraw is going to look. I don't know how the other corners, Nick Whiteside and whoever else, they're going to allow the rookie Keith Abney from Arizona State. I don't know what the Lions are going to do at the position. But this dude has played. He does have some experience, and he's still young. And I think the best is yet to come from cornerback Kelee Ringo. He just probably just needs a new atmosphere. And I think that Detroit would be a great place for Kelee Ringo because we need a guy like Kelee Ringo. We need that size. We need that speed. He's not afraid to come up and tackle. He's not afraid to be in the big moments. He's already been there, especially already winning the Super Bowl with the Philadelphia Eagles. So let me know, guys, in the comments section, would you trade for Kelee Ringo? I'm going to say on a limb that I would, but I want to know what inquiring minds want to say. All right, you guys, I'll be back with you with another video. Until next time, I'm out of here. Peace.